Hello YouTubers, it is Godzilla294 here coming at you with a DIY video today. So I've been getting a lot of comments on some of my videos and on my Instagram posts that how do I make my buildings, and I thought I would make a tutorial today. And this tutorial is inspired by Super Mario Zilla because that's the tutorial I learned how to make my buildings, but I used a different couple of methods which differ from his methods. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the supplies you'll need, let's move the building out of the way, is a glove. So when you spray paint the buildings, you don't get paint all over your fingers. You're gonna need some paint brushes to paint the glue, X-Acto knife, crazy glue, this paint, metallic, and some foam blocks. I don't know which foam blocks I'm gonna use for this video today, to be honest. I don't know yet. And definitely the plastic canvas. I got some of this. I found this in my house, found this in my house, found this in my house too. I found this one here because I already owned it. I bought, well, these are from my class, but I bought some paint brushes for my class, which I'm using today. Bought some crazy glue because I don't know if I have some. But this foam piece, this three solid pieces, it costs $2, and that one costs $3. You can get some at this for $5 at Michael's for $5 with tax, obviously. And then the plastic canvas, this was I think $3.50, maybe $3, I don't remember. But there is a bigger pack that is taller and wider for I think like $5. But I mean, it's pretty cheap if you think about it, because you can get, let's see, you can get a couple buildings out of this. So, whoa, this is squishy. So yeah, let's get started. I also forgot to mention you need the licorice color paint, so you can make it look like it's worn down, burnt, damaged, stuff like that. And you're also gonna need a knife. So if you're a kid and you don't know what you're doing or you're scared, ask your parent or guardian to help you. So what today I'm gonna do is, here is Heavy Arms Kiryu, customize it. If you guys seen the movie, you see when Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, he walks through a building, and that's what I'm gonna try to replicate today, because I mean that was iconic scene. So I have 3 foam blocks in front of me. I'm gonna cut this one in the middle, like right here, and then I'm gonna make this damaged out like on the sides to make this more wider. And this extra piece right here, I'm gonna save it for another building. So 4 buildings, ma'am. No, 2 buildings. But and then I'm gonna glue the top sides to each other so it's together. And if I make a stop motion with this building, I can be like, bam, just making him walk out. So yeah, let's get started. So I just cut it. I think I didn't. It looks like a clean cut to me. It looks kind of straight to me, so it's kind of good. So what you're gonna do from here is you're gonna get your X-Acto knife, and you're just gonna make it look crumpled up, which looks really good on the foam. And you're gonna try to make it look like messed up. Honestly, like you're gonna mess up the foam a lot. Oh, not even on camera. And you also gonna get it on the bottom part too, so the details pop out. You're gonna want to do this. It's gonna get really messy, and you're gonna do them with all the buildings. Or you can make it how big of a dent you want, or you can make it completely destroyed. It depends on you, because you're the one making the building. So yeah, let's focus in on that. It's just oddly satisfying, but really messy at the same time. You want to make different cuts, there's different angles, so it looks like a messed up building. Because if you just cut it all in one place, it's gonna look really plain. So I mean, you can see all the different type of textures. Let's focus in on that. You can see all the different type of textures. Like when you make look shadows, it looks like a messed up building. Oh yeah, definitely needs more. And you should also put them on the outer edges too, so it looks like the building was destroyed from outside as well. Like I said, it's really messy. Maybe you should just get. I should have bought some rubber gloves, honestly. But oh well, I saved me some money, so that's good. There's gonna be music on this, so yeah. This is the aftermath. Honestly, I wish I knew how to like paint this and like make it sturdy, so that way I can have it like as extra rubble for like extras and when I make videos, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Like you destroy the building, then you see all these pieces like, that'd be like, oh, that'd be a really big hassle. So the glue thing wasn't working to glue these parts together, so I had to put 2 toothpicks on each side and just stick them together. And now that you're outside, you get a piece of cardboard, get your spray paint. Let's do this. Why isn't it going? Oh, there we go. Oh. The spray paint, in my opinion, gets all paint everywhere, so there's no green pieces left over once you get the final product. So once you're done spray painting them, let them dry for like 20 to 30 minutes. You can leave them outside, or you can just put them, get a portable fan, let it blow on that. And then you're gonna get your brushes once it's dry. And I'm just gonna go with this one. I don't know what measurement this is, but this paintbrush has been through a lot. So we're gonna get the metallic paint. Screw it open. You don't have to take off the plastic part. And what I like to do is I like to pour it in there, so like you don't have to like buy like a special container or anything. And once you're done with the brush, literally you just wash it in the sink. So as you can see, the spray paint pretty much got everywhere I wanted it to go, so you hardly see any green. And as I mentioned before, I had to put toothpicks because the glue thing wasn't working, so yeah, so let's see. So you're pretty much gonna want, like, it's not like dry brushing, but you're gonna want to show all the details of the rubble in a way. So you're just gonna go lightly over it. I like to do this part because, like I said, it brings out the detail, but you can also see the little textures of the foam, and it brings the illusion of like a broken stories, of course the broken building, but it's just nice because it pops out in color. So once you're done painting in the insides, I have Kiryu so you guys can see this, like how wide the building is and stuff like that. Like I'm shook. It looks really, really good. And you can see how I painted the inside metal colors, you know, because pipes and rods holding them together, blah, blah, blah. So the glue I originally had was dry, which was really sad. But luckily I found 2 bottles. I know I have more, but I don't know where. So I got some Elmer's glue. You're gonna get your, focus on that, your bigger paintbrush. Oh, it's still full of foam. What the hell? I washed it. And you're going to start spreading the glue all over the foam. As you could already see, I've already started, but you're gonna get glue in the paintbrush and just apply it. This is gonna honestly the longest process of all, but this is what makes the foam more sturdier, more hardcore, I guess you can say, and less likely of it breaking. But in my opinion, the place where you should put the most glue in this case for this building would be right here, and on any other building that you make in the inside, because that's where all the rubble is supposed to be at. And that's probably the most delicate part because that's where the rubble is at, and foam's going to be flying off everywhere. So that's where you should put the most protection, so it's secure and stable and nothing flies out. So I forgot to apply some glue on some areas, so I reapplied it again, but the glue should be all around it. Some of the areas have already dried, like over here is already dried, and right here I had to reapply it again because it was on the opposite side, which did not get any glue on it. So I'm just currently waiting on it to dry, and this takes forever. So I have it under a fan right now. So yeah, this is the longest part of the making your own buildings. So once it's all dry, you can still see it's drying a little bit inside. But once it's all dry, you're gonna want to get to the next step, which is the plastic canvas. When you open it, I suggest you open it from right here, so because there's 6 sheets, so you can just keep the wrapping and you'll not make a bigger mess. You're gonna want to get your scissors, and you take out one piece out, and you're gonna measure it, and then from there you just cut. I would just go into the corner, right there, the edge, and then you'll find out how to cut from here to here to here and to here. Next shot will be of it being cut out. So now the plastic canvas is being cut out, and I overcut in some areas, but then I also overcut in some areas too, like at the bottom. But this is how it's supposed to look afterwards. I'm not going to paint this one because I personally think I have already too many colorful metallic buildings, so I just want to leave a plain one with, of course, some battle damage paint to it. But this will be somewhat how it looks like. Just have to edit on the other sides too. So let's get started with the crazy glue. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add crazy glue on each corner. These on the top, in the middle, and as you can already see, I already glued this part. The crazy glue is sticking out in those spots, so that's why I put glue. And you're going to want to do the same in the middle. And when you're done, when you press the canvas onto the glue, you're going to want to hold it because the canvas will pop up due to the fact that it's plastic and it has the tendency of moving and bending however it wants to. So you're going to hold it while it dries and sticks to the canvas. So do as you please. And once you're done gluing, you can see where I glued it. But once you're done gluing it on, you're going to have a piece left over, right? Well, both of these sides, this side and this side, you can use. Well, you're going to use for the sides right here. And what's cool is all you have to do is cut it at the little angle right here, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So now that you glued all the sides together, you're going to leave the top empty unless you want to put something on it. You're going to get your black paint, dab a little bit in your paintbrush, and you're just going to go over it on the top because that's where the building broke. And if you didn't cut it properly, who cares? You can just cover it up with the paint afterwards. And if you want to have a painted color canvas, I recommend you do it before you glue it on, because if you paint it, because if you glue it and then paint it, you're not going to get the effect of the squares being empty, like illusion of windows. You're not going to get that because some of them might fill up with paint and you're going to be like, why is it not showing up? You can get a toothpick, but that'll just puncture the foam. So I don't see that kind of being worth it. But I mean, it's up to you. But if you can and you can afford the spray paint, that's a much quicker way to dry, and it doesn't take up as much as your time. Like honestly, painting the building. Like you want to do copper, you want to do blue, you want to do silver. It doesn't take that much time. Do a little bit of I don't know what to call these. I really don't know. But they're like little special markings of dirt, wear, tear. I don't know. I don't know. I feel just however you please how it'll go. Ooh, that looks sturdy. I like that. Okay. So this is the final look of the building. It was pretty challenging, especially like it was fun and all doing in the building, but the part that was challenging and different was this part right here because I've never made a building like that. You just use one piece of block foam and bam, it's finished. But I did it on the top. I did 3 little pieces, but I mean, it looks really, really good. I'm happy that it came out nice. There's just like little flaws like on the other side. This is like way over here, and so you see a lot of chrome. But this would probably be the side that's in the front. And it's an awesome spray piece. I don't know what I'm going to put it. Because I'm running out of shelf space. But I like it. Overall, I think it came out really good. And Q likes it, huh? Don't you, Kiryu? So, I don't know if I'm going to use this in any videos, most likely, because it's been a lot of time going up making this, and the glue's still not dry. So, it'll dry for sure overnight, or unless you get a fan and put it straight at it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hopefully you have fun and making buildings, and hopefully you don't get frustrated, because that'll suck. So yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thanks, guys.